Hi folks, I'm Rick Hollis. Let's take a look at using the 4-cable method with Sommer cable. The 4-cable method is a way of connecting your guitar effects to your amplifier, where you plug in some of your effects before the input on the front of your amp and some later in the signal path by using your amp's effects loop. This is particularly useful if you use your amp's dirty channel to get your distortion or overdrive. If you put your delay or reverb pedal before your amp's distortion channel, your dry guitar sound as well as the reverb and delay are being distorted by the preamp section of your amplifier, which sounds kind of messy. By placing your reverbs and delays after the preamp, the delays and reverbs aren't being distorted, which sounds a lot cleaner. First of all, you need an amp that has an effects loop. We start by plugging your guitar into the effects to be placed before your amp. From there, we plug into the input on the front of your amp, where the tone is shaped by the gain and tone knobs. We then connect a cable from your amp's effects loop send to the effects which are to be placed after the preamp. From there, we plug back into the amp's effects return, where it is then made louder by the power amp section of your amplifier and then sent to your speaker. As you can see, this requires 4 cables. There are no hard and fast rules when it comes to effects order, so feel free to experiment with placement. But as a rule of thumb, effects like wah, compression and overdrive go in front of the amp, and effects like delay, reverb, volume boosts and harmonizers sound better in the effects loop. With all these cables going back and forth, things can get kind of messy on the floor when you factor in that you'll probably need to send power to your effects, additional cables to send MIDI, amp channel switching and more. There's a good chance you're going to end up with a big pile of cables on the floor that can get noisy if using cables that aren't properly insulated. Not to mention the time it takes to set it all up. What you need is a loom. A loom is an assembly of cables bound together to make one master cable. Homemade looms can get just as messy and noisy as individual cables. So what's the solution? The folks at Sommer Cable have come up with a compact, all-in-one solution in the form of the Tricone 241P loom, also known as the Tricone Hybrid, the perfect touring-grade loom for guitarists using the 4-cable method. The Sommer Cable Tricone Hybrid is made in Germany and features 4 mono instrument cables, 1 stereo instrument cable which can be used for your amp's foot switch amongst other things, a 5-pin MIDI cable, a Cat5 cable and a mains power cable, all rolled into one highly flexible round jacket built to withstand the harshest abuse your road crew can dish out. One end of the loom has straight Tricone connectors, Sommer's own brand, tested for 50,000 plug cycles with a 5-year warranty. The other end has Tricone pancake angle plugs. You can also have your own custom loom made up with any plug from Tricone or Neutrik. The pre-soldered cable is available off the shelf in 3, 6 and 10 meter lengths, but can be custom ordered in any length that you need. Please note that the power cable portion of the loom comes with a standard IEC connector on one end and a German power plug on the other that will need to be replaced with the power plug compatible with your country by a qualified electrician. But how does it sound? It doesn't sound like anything. Sommer Cable have designed the Tricone Hybrid to be neutral and clear without any loss of signal or additional hum thanks to their shielding. For more information, contact your local Sommer Cable distributor or check out sommercable.com. The Sommer Cable Tricone Hybrid.